this music. Anyway, game number 1 between BF and CLB. We're in the point of view from Philip here. In green he plays as Goths, and he's the flank player there in the, well, middle to west of the map. Let's reveal it. It's a desert, Arabia. We can see the lakes here. Boar in the back, gold here to the side. There's a rather big forest towards the front. That is nice. Here towards the center, it's rather open. Barriers forward. Stone is in the back. That is always good for Goths. Usually they want to get a castle soon. Okay, so I think this is an average map. There's no real forest in the back for Philip here, so I think we'll have to go for this forest. Yeah, that should be it. I mean, later on he can always build town centers, so if he plays this a bit defensive, then should be alright. Let's see who he's up against. That's Xian in red, playing as Franks. Franks maybe not the best flank civilization, but same goes for Goths, right? He has a nice wood in the back, some sheep here, but they are not trapped. That is fine. Forward gold, lake here. He would have to wall that somehow. Towards the side he can wall. There's extra stone. This stone is more or less okay. He should be able to secure that if he wants to. But it's not that crucial for Franks, mostly. Alright. So I guess he can work with that. Nothing crazy here. Then on the other side we have in purple Schmoof, not sure how to pronounce it in English. Anyway, he's playing as the Saracens.
Yes.
Wood in the back is okay. Gold in the front is not that far, and he can wall it off with this forest, I assume. As Saracens he should be a little bit careful anyway, so that should be okay. If he walls here and, I don't know, here somewhere, then he can drop his military buildings there and it's all cool. Right, player 8, orange, Matador, right, Spanish against Saracens, slight advantage for Spanish, I guess, but again, usually you want to see them in the pocket position, not so much in the flank position. Wood is alright, berries are really close. Stone, kind of interesting for Spanish, is at the side, not that far. Could be much worse. The gold is bad. This is really far, almost a screen here. Secondary gold right next to it, so he should secure that. Back gold, a bit far, not sure if he'll be able to scout that. But yeah. Pocket players. Right behind orange we have yellow. Darby-likes here playing as the Goths. Goths are really nice in pocket position. If they get to boom, if they get to build their massive food economy they need, then yeah, they are dangerous. Maps usually not that important for pocket players. I see nothing terrible here. Some wood here, he could build a lumber camp there, so that is fine. Okay, then the opposing pocket here in grey, that would be El Quark. I've actually met him personally on the Belgium lawn, so he's a really nice guy. And plays as the Spanish pocket here. So that should be a standard thing. Good pocket civilization with bloodlines, with a strong imperial tech tree. So yeah, Spanish are awesome. Siege rams, bombard towers, paladins, of course. Yeah, they're really nice to have. Then in teal we have Kushluk playing as the Saracens.
Yes.
Yeah, they agree. BF, so the German guys, they have good positions. Saracen pocket here for CLB. This map looks alright. Wood is at the side and a bit to the front. He went for this one. It's a bit far, but I guess it makes sense because then he can focus his attention on this area. Protect this wood and this gold. So, makes sense. Okay, then last but not least we have the player in blue, the Max. His actual name is Max, I think. I used to play with him a couple of times, so yeah, I know him a bit. And Frank's pocket, that is lovely. One of the best civilizations to have in the pocket position. They get their bonus on the knights, don't they? Plus 20 HP, or 20% really. So, yeah, standard play here. That's what I expect at least. We're at minute 8, populations, yeah, 22, 23. So we should be able to see what the flank players have in mind. 5 militia queued here with Goths. That is still expensive because the discount for Goths only counts from Feudal Age onwards. Here in Dark Age you still have to pay 60 food, 20 gold for every militia there. He started to wall here. I hope he knows there is a gap, but anyway, this is gonna be a long-term project. He can't just wall it off in like a minute. Okay, so he removed them from the queue, so he just went for 3, which is a bit more standard, easier to reach Castle Age quickly with that. And this one could be interesting. Lonely villager trying to wall, and there's 3 militia now. Come on, grab it. Did he just miss it? Also, where's the green scout? Kind of close to the town center. 24 HP left. But he should have seen this. He actually saw it. Well, he probably wants to go for the berries or the wood line here. Okay, so the usual hit and run here with militia. What's going on the other side? 3 militia and a scout. Low HP there. Yep, managed to pick that scout. 3 militia, all full HP still. Pocket is here to help. And there's the grey scout now. Doesn't look like purple can do an awful lot here, but actually this is risky. Orange is so far out with these villagers. If he had to go back to save them, that's quite far. And we can see El Quark is gonna hit Feudal Age at 12:22. So that's just another minute really, and then this scout becomes strong. Okay, there was a short interruption, but it continues now. Right, what else? Yeah, this gold, I've mentioned it earlier, it's not ideal, it's really far out, and now he even built a mining camp on this side and not on the back, but whatever works. Slaming the deer here, how is it going on that side? This is the red scout, down now. Teal scout and the blue scout are there. This one here is still on 24 HP. Yeah, some nice harassment. Nothing crazy, I think, just military units down so far. Oh, there's too much chat going on, so let's disable it. Alright. Stable coming up, not a big surprise to go for a drush into knights. It's nothing spectacular for Franks really, you see that a lot. Okay, yeah, what else? Lots of walls here coming up for purple. And he's on stone already. Why would he mine stone? To get stone walls and lots of them. Also, there is a hole in this oasis. So the enemy can just run around this way and he's in. Can hit the gold and stone berries as well. So, that is dangerous. I hope he realizes that. This drush here is still doing stuff. So far CLB team is in the lead, but it's really close. Just 100 difference, not even that. Okay. So I think this is over and he's going for scouts. That is a bit surprising. Let's go to his point of view. Xion. Yeah, he's deep in Feudal Age. I thought he wanted to go fast castle. And green didn't see the hole here. That is unfortunate. He has barracks, he should get out spearmen now. Lots of micro needed, well, one villager down already. Okay, that's the first spear. Blacksmith and archery range going up for Goths. That's alright. I mean, if you go for an archer economy, that frees up some resources to boom a little. Still, it's not easy to play as Goths in the flank position, because you want really, I don't know, 50, 60 farms. Maybe an exaggeration, but yeah, you want lots and lots of farms. Okay, and this is starting to look scary. Is he going to hit blue now? The gold is walled off. Green here has really a far wood line from his town center. Let's see where red is going to. Okay then. Seems like red is not sure where to go yet. He probably hasn't scouted all this area. Yeah, this is all new information. So, he should flip a coin now. Go west, go east. Let's see. Oh yeah, he might run into this lumber camp there for lumberjacks. Yep, and he spotted it. So that's gonna be at least one villager down. Spear is on the way. That's one hit, but this one is trapped. Come on, he should pick this one up. Yes. Alright. Second spear. Oops, okay, there goes one scout. But I think with 2 spears and all these villagers, he will be able to get this town center up. Knight's on the way as well, so right, not the time for scouts anymore. So that's why I'm a bit surprised he went for scouts in the first place. I mean, okay, he got a villager here, a villager there. That's 2 vills for 5 scouts, 6 scouts, not sure how many he created. Yeah, must have been 6. Is he greedy? No, paid off. Got 2 vills even, lost 1 scout. I think that is alright. And now he can just get out of there. Yellow here to support orange. Yeah. And the Grey Knights are running where to? Double stable here from Goths. Let's see what Grey is doing. Well, he is Spanish. So, yeah, went for 2 town centers and 1 stable. Stone walls here in the tower. He is in Castle Age though. He should build a town center. Come on, what is Orange doing? Matador again. Ah yeah, he's lacking wood. His wood line doesn't look very nice. Is that his entire wood income there? Because 7 vills on wood, I don't know if that's enough. Okay, what else is going on? Yeah, just running in circles here with the knights. Crossbowmen from Saracens now. Well, did they miss each other there? At least purple should have seen them. Come on. And yeah, no upgrades on these knights. So purple might hit this wood line, but orange is already on his way back. Yeah, I really think orange needs more wood. Not only for town centers, but also for farms. Then again, I don't want to blame him too much. His map isn't all that great. But yellow should be able to deal with these crossbows sooner or later. When he gets +1, when he gets bloodlines, either should work.
Yes.
Okay, what's going on here? Some crossbowmen from green, from Philip here. Managed to push away these vills. And this is a nice spot to hide gold and trees. And there's teal now. And I'm not a big fan of this TC here. He could just delete the palisades and drop the town center here. Otherwise, crossbows will harass this gold all the time. Anyway, this town center will probably go up before the last crossbowman dies. Yeah, no, that's it. These crossbowmen are just looking for more targets. Stone here was abandoned. Yellow is on his way out, but the town layout from purple looks really good. This wood, though, not really nice. Should add another lumber camp there for sure. And what else? Yeah, yellow, sorry, not yellow, green and blue trying to add pressure onto red. Now that the town center is up, I'm not sure it's the best spot. Here, for example, there's just a palisade, that's much easier to break. This side, yeah, still purple, against 6 conks, so that's a lot of micro. Yeah, nice micro here from Matador from orange. Still a bit early to get ballistics. Probably purple wants to invest that more into economy. Did he lose a single conquistador? I don't think so. Still 6 remaining. And orange wants to build a town center there. But yeah, there's hills everywhere. It's hard to find a better spot, really. Yeah, this is probably the best he can do. Well, this castle here is a good one. Let's just compare the villager count. 54 for purple and 43 for orange. So yeah, purple has a nice eco advantage. Lots and lots of knights, both from red and teal. Yeah, Saracen knights are really strong in Castle Age at least. Where is blue now? I mean, if they're both going knights, Goths could actually add a few spears or pikemen, because his crossbow count doesn't look great. I mean, at minute 27 he should have at least double the amount of crossbows there. It's not enough. Okay, now we're talking. This looks much better. But no ballistics. Okay, so red is running back. And teal could get trapped. No, he'll get out in time. Does he want to fight? No, he should really run. 2 versus 1 here, that's a bad fight. Okay, going back. Mangonel here in front of the gold. Nice idea. Yellow about to arrive in the grey space here. He'll get 1 villager there. Causing idle time, of course. Then, yeah, apart from that, grey economy looks really good. 4 stables already. That's gonna be an interesting one. Goths against Franks. No, sorry, Spanish. Franks is the other one. Still, Spanish pocket is likely to go for paladins anyway, so it could be interesting. Red and teal are pushing again, but there's this hill. I'm not so sure. Is it maybe blue who can't keep up with the knight count? He has Frank's pocket, so it shouldn't be a problem really. Okay, he's going for the mangonel. Now green is in the position to get on that hill again, and I think he should. Yeah, monks help as well. Yeah, green really has to get on this hill. Is he on stone? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Wheelbarrow at minute 30, that is too late, in my opinion. I mean, he went up to Castle Age rather quickly. It's not like there was a massive feudal war between these two. So, late wheelbarrow, if you ask me. Okay, some 8 conquistadors or so running around, looking for something to hit. But what's he chasing? Okay, just a knight there from Grey, I suppose. Okay. Yeah, I think Grey is in a nice position. 93 vills, 28 military against Yellow, 77 vills and 17 military. Oh, nice advantage for Grey against Yellow. Let's take a look at Blue and Teal. 101 vills, 17 army for Blue. Teal... what? Teal is pocket and has 55 vills. 57 now. That can't be right. Oh god, did he just lose like 15 vills there? Is that raiding, I guess. Yeah. So missed something here, sorry about that. I don't know what Blue is doing there. Fighting 2v1. This is a waste of units there. Not sure these crossbowmen are enough. Also, there's no armor at all on them. The monks are being picked up. Ooh. This looks like a good fight for the CLB team. Yeah, he tries to get on that hill, but with like 7, 8 crossbows, I'm not sure. Also, it's not tight enough to really save or protect these crossbows there. Okay, so CLB has the advantage on this flank. Quark is raiding the pockets, which is a good idea, as long as green can hold. Purple is in a good position against orange, I think I've mentioned that. Well, the score shows it basically. 6,000 score from El Quark, really a strong play here. 32 army, 108 villagers. Blue is going for a massive boom as Franks. So yeah, maybe he invested some food into vills rather than knights. And now he's building more and more stables. Okay. Teal tries to raid now, but I don't think he will do much. There are some knights here as well. Well, and red is building more and more buildings in the front. I really think green should have dropped a castle on this hill. I mean, he will go for a castle anyway, and he has a lot of villagers now. Let's go to point of view. Yeah, he does have the stone to drop a castle, but it's just not the right time now. Okay, now blue is starting to flood knights. On the other side, yeah, grey is trying to find villagers to kill. There was a massive fight here, looks like not too many units survived. And is yellow going for the transition already? I see more and more pikemen for him now. But then with pikemen you can rather defend and not really push. Is that what they want? Just defend on this side and really push on the other? Okay, now there's a castle up from green. Blue seems to have a lot of units there now. Pikeman upgrade also from green, which might be a good idea against Franks. Let's see what red is doing. That's Xian. Does he have a castle? No. So we won't see any axemen from him. Honestly, if I'm Franks against Goths, axemen sound like a good idea most of the time. But it always depends. If you have the advantage, you can just stick with knights, right? It's not like he's in a defensive position. You can see yellow dots here in the grey base. But I think Quark is really in a better position. He should be able to deal with this. Castle coming up here to deal with some raiding. Quite a few knights now. 33, and red has 25. So teal should make the difference, but teal is down to 17 army. Well, we've seen the bodies all over his base before. His villager count is on 78. That is really not enough, especially given that he's a pocket player. I mean, from a pocket you deserve a better economy than from a flank at this point. Sorry, you expect a better economy. Okay. And here's the push from Orange. I mean, we've seen it coming. Orange had such an advantage almost throughout the entire game. And now I want to see what Yellow has in mind. Oh god, there's so many villagers running already. I mean, Yellow must have something. But if he wants to send pikemen into arbalests, I can tell you the outcome already. Cavalier upgrade now, +4 attack and armor. And here come the halbs. Archery ranges now with Franks. We can see chemistry coming up for red, so is it going to be hand cannoneers then? Hand cannoneers are really expensive. You can see one market, and it doesn't look like there's any trade cards. Yeah, no, it looks like the BF team has the advantage on both sides now. It's just gonna be a matter of time, I think. Forward castle. And here these these red cavaliers are just being chased around by halbs. They're not doing anything for red at the moment. These rams, they could be put on aggressive stance, so they move faster. Also than on aggressive, they can be patrolled into the enemy town, and then you just don't have to deal with them anymore. And yeah, there's a GG already. Purple, I don't know, he relied on one castle really. That was all that defended his base. And yellow fell behind in economy. But again, early on, I think it was a good idea from Quark to go for 3 town centers and 1 stable. Unlike Yellow, who went for 2 stables and had a slower boomer with that. Yep. Okay, so on the flank, on the right-hand side, I think we've seen it coming. On the left-hand side here in the west of the map, there was, yeah, was a bit more interesting, I found. Nice move from Quark to hit Teal. Teal is actually not his pocket. So yeah, that might have changed the game there, because green was under serious pressure there. They could have really started something from here. Just rammed down these few houses and then they would have been inside. The castle was not up, which was a bit surprising to me, so yeah, some small mistakes from both players here, green and red. But in the end, point goes to BF. Let me quickly update the score. 1-0 it is. Achievements, I guess, there's nothing too interesting here. Yeah, I think there's nothing really surprising here. No trade, no slinger, so let's just go back. As a reminder, this is played on the War is Coming mod, so sling is much less efficient, simply because the upgrades are pushed to Castle Age and Imperial Age, so Feudal sling, which is usually the best sling in a team game, is really a waste of resources most of the time.